What are you guys doing? What are you doing? You're silly. Oh my goodness. So it's been a fun day. It's actually, yesterday was really, really hot and humid, and today was, compared to yesterday, much better. It's still pretty humid, but it was only like in the 70s. So we went for a, I can't say it because then they'll want to go for another one, but a WALK down to GRANDMAS. And we swung down there, played with some of the toys that are still down there that we need to move back still. It's kind of nice having some of them there and some here. Bear thinks so too. Just so that we have like, it kind of naturally mixes them up then and they all seem new. So today's Thursday, meaning I work in the afternoon, and my mom is taking over watching them on Thursday afternoons so she can spend a little bit more time with them since now we don't live right in their house. And today's been kind of interesting. So I've had exactly one Braxton Hicks or whatever contraction, and it was right in the middle of like the first day that we were moving. And like the kids, we were trying to get the kids to nap, and it was just really loud out here because everybody was over helping, which we were super grateful for. Totally grateful, but it was just kind of loud and like not great conditions in a new house to try to take a nap, and Bear definitely needed one. So I was like stressed and had my first contraction that I've noticed this pregnancy. Since then I've had a few, and today I've had a lot relatively. Like it's not even 11 yet, and I've probably had like 6 different Braxton Hicks contractions. There's no regularity to them, and they're like very mild, but they're definitely that tightening sensation that kind of gradually comes on and then gradually releases. So I had a bunch of them with the twins. It never led to anything. Like I never was actually dilated from them, even when I was having regular like 3-minute apart contractions when I was like, I think I was like 36 weeks when I had that, and they actually gave me medicine to stop it. But it's just, it's, I don't know, the first time you feel that, it's like familiar, I guess. What are you doing up there? And it's just interesting that it's happening, I'm almost 23 weeks. I can't exactly remember when I started having them with them, but I think it was like maybe around 19 or 20 weeks. So at the doctor yesterday, he said I'm measuring 24 weeks. And that's good because I'll do a whole update, but I had only gained like 1.5 pounds since my visit a month ago, and he expects you to be gaining about 1 pound a week during that time frame, so it wasn't quite the weight gain that was considered normal, but the baby's growing, so that's what matters. Boo Bear, can we not go in there, please? Let's leave. Come on. This is just too tempting. They have control locks on them, but in the event that I forget to put those on, I just don't want them to get used to playing with those. So we just try to keep the door closed. Love these, by the way. They're awesome. They're huge. Super huge. Bye. Bye. Oh boy. So it is fully tick season outside. We treat Rusty, actually we've kind of doubled up on flea medicine because we gave him Trifexis, which is, I believe, fleas and heartworm and like a couple of other things, but not ticks. And then we put Advantix on him, and that covers fleas and ticks. So he's covered, and we just did it like a couple of days ago. What happens is he runs through the woods, and then he carries ticks in that are alive that haven't bit him yet, and then they fall off in here, which is disgusting. Like the other day we came home from work, and I think within the first 20 minutes we were here, I found 4 ticks just on the ground. So we've been checking everybody regularly, and after we go for a walk, I'm trying to leave him outside for a few minutes to like either let those things die or fall off of him or whatever they need to do, but I do not like ticks. Gross. There. Oh wow, a spatula. A spatula. So it's gonna be weird when we have furniture here and this is no longer our playroom, laundry folding room. I guess it will remain that and a living room as well at that point. And this guy is practicing his arm, his throwing arm. He is predominantly, that is just so impressive, buddy. Predominantly using his left hand. He does occasionally throw it with his right, but it kind of just goes behind his head. So we'll see if this one will work. That was a good one. But I'm impressed. I'm also like, our nanny asked me the other day, she was like, are you letting him throw in the house? She's always very like respectful about what our preferences are as parents. And she wasn't saying it like, are you letting your kids throw stuff in the house? She was just like wondering how she should handle it if he's throwing stuff in the house. And honestly, I hadn't even thought about it because he rarely has been throwing stuff until now. He started to do it a little more consistently. And most of the time it's like soft things, that's okay. But like occasionally he'll pick up, I don't have an example of something right here, but something hard like a block. A solid wood block. Bear, I'm just so impressed. I just don't even want to stop you. And he'll throw it, and it's obviously something that probably shouldn't be thrown in the house or where someone else could get nailed with it. Like one time he did hit Lendl in the head with a block, and she didn't really seem to mind, but it could have been bad. So I'm not sure what to do. Like, I feel like this is gonna be a hard concept. Like, you can throw things, but it has to be only when we're outside. I'm sure he's capable of understanding way more than I give him credit for, and if I just am consistent, he'll get it. But it's also just like really impressive to watch, and I really don't want to discourage it because he's like honing these skills. You're hilarious. So yeah, if you have any, I'm asking for a lot of parenting tips lately, but you guys are the best. Ooh, cool. I've been trying to like figure out where everything goes, but I thought this would be a good place for like their diaper bag, towels for when they swim outside, their like hats, sunscreen, stuff like that. But then they just come over here and pull it all out, which I just need to be, I guess, more consistent with saying, no, that's not what we do with that stuff. Oh, parenting's hard. Flower. What you got? What is that? It's a flower? Sometimes they just do this on their own. Oh, that was so nice. That was so nice. Oh, that was so sweet. So, long time ago, follow up, when I was worried about Bear showing the signs that he caught a cold, Lendl had it that same day. So far, Brad and I have stayed healthy, so that's awesome. But yeah, they've just had some really runny noses for like a week, but they seem fine otherwise, except for the fact that like Bear got his teeth in there, and those have popped through, thank goodness, and he's doing so much better. I think we talked about that a little bit ago. Oh, did you eat the flower? We don't eat flowers. That's so pretty though. When I got home from work the other day, they both each picked one of these and brought it to me. It was so sweet. What is this? Flower, that's right. You're so smart. Ooh, don't eat it. Don't eat the flower, you're silly. Going through your mail? Anything in there?
Evidently, I'm still registered to vote in Springfield, Illinois.
Oh, that's good.
I never actually lived in Springfield, Illinois.
Maybe you shouldn't be saying that.
Well, it was my home address after I had finished with my Army career. My parents lived in Springfield, Illinois, and so like I got my new license there and registered to vote there, but went to school, like went to college. So that's funny.
Yeah, that is funny. So like, aren't we keeping that because taxes are better?
What?
Are we keeping that address because taxes are better? I thought you can file in.
When I was in the military and we lived in South Carolina, my home of residence was Illinois.
Gotcha.
We wouldn't have lived in South Carolina if
True.
it wasn't for the military.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But no, now it's Missouri. So
Lendl?
we pay taxes in Missouri now.
Lendl has more milk, please. Okay, She has chocolate animal cracker on her face. I can understand why you need some milk, honey.
Yeah.
Coming right up.
So do I. Garage update. It's actually coming along quite nicely. We definitely have some stuff still in boxes. That's a bunch of pillows and blankets, all pretty much light stuff, so that's good. This is all of Rachel, well, not all of it, but most of Rachel's craft stuff and some decorations. And this is all of the empty boxes. That's a lot of boxes there. And then here we have Rachel's Christmas decorations. This is pretty much my beer making stuff, and then we got some suitcases, some work stuff back there. My kegerator made it. We do need to clean that out. We've got that other refrigerator back there. And this shelf is actually all baby stuff. So we're definitely prepared for when the next baby comes. Exciting! You helping, Lyndall? Are you ready? Oh, Bear did not like that. Bear, there's a train coming. Isn't that cool? Yeah, exactly. Doop doop. You wanna play with it? Blow in it. Good job. Blow in it. You gotta go. And try it, Lyndall. Blow. All right, we'll work on that.
So this has kind of been our routine. Whoa, poor baby. She's all right. Brad hangs out with the kiddos. I hang out in here and get dinner ready so that we can all eat together. It's been going really well, just like having them eat what we eat, with maybe a few modifications here and there. Like there's some meals that are a little bit unique, and I'll give them black beans or avocado or something that I know they love with it, so that they'll at least have that. So tonight we're having salmon. The last time we had salmon, they loved it. So we're gonna do salmon with some sweet potato, and then these are awesome. It's just a quinoa and rice pack that you microwave for 90 seconds. And I don't know if they like it or not, but they at least try it, which is all I really care about. So that's what we're having for dinner tonight. It's just like, I have moments where I just feel like it's surreal that I'm setting out plates for us and plates for 2 kids. It's just like one of those moments that at one point in time felt like we would never be here. And so to actually have 2 kids, 2 little mouths to feed, plus another one on the way is just really, really awesome. So I just have goosebumps right now thinking about it. It's just one of those, I don't know, little things like that where you're setting out plates for the family and you're like, wow, we have a family of 4, almost a family of 5. I got goosebumps on my goosebumps just then. So just feeling really blessed to be in this house and have little mouths to feed and just to be where we're at today.
Looks like a giraffe.
Whoa! What are you doing to that giraffe? Did you tip it over? Oh goodness. Do you guys want some light?
He had a cough within walking.
Light. Light. Junebug, do you love your giraffe? Is that his tail?
So I was thinking, for her monitor, why don't we just do a little shelf right there?
Yeah.
And then you just be able to view it from here.
Because all you'll see is the rungs.
Well, we won't know until we try.
Yeah. Here, why don't you hold it there and we'll look at it. So the thing about these cameras is they have to be at a high angle to see down into the crib. Otherwise, all you see is like the side of the bed. Brad's argument is that really all you need to see is like what? What would be the point if we can't really see them? What would be the point of even having it?
We'll be able to see her, just not fine detail.
So Linda will nap anywhere from 1 hour to 3 hours, but she won't make a peep either way. So you just don't know how much she's sleeping, which it doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect her bedtime or anything. And then Boo Bear now has been hanging out in his bed happily for like 45 minutes every morning, which is funny. Okay, let me grab my phone and we'll see what it looks like. Junebug, that looks very comfortable.
It does look comfortable.
She's all out of breath. I can't imagine it would be very expensive just to have an electrician run an outlet right there.
Or it's free just to put right here.
Mm-hmm. But we can't see anything.
Yes.
So, is it connecting or?
Yes, should be good.
All right, so this is what we can see. It's not bad.
I know.
Can you turn it down and to the right a little? There you go. Yeah, not bad. Look.
I think it's perfect.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do it.